Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Glairecartago. I'm an international student here at Vancouver, Canada, and today I will be talking about my school, my program, and a lot of things like that. And so keep watching. So today I'm going to be talking about what my school is. I've asked you on my last video to ask me some questions that I might answer in my next video, and so today I'm going to be answering all of your questions. Not entirely all of your inquiries, but just something related to my school. The first question that I get a lot from you guys is, what's my school here in Canada? My school is Langara College at Vancouver, BC. I am attending a college, not a university. I don't really think that there's much difference for me anyway if I do attend a university or just a college. Second question is, what's my program? So this program is only for 2 years. So I am taking post-degree diploma in accounting. So that means I already had a bachelor's degree back in my country, which is, I forgot my bachelor's degree. Oh, I did take bachelor's in business administration, major in computer management and accounting. So I'm not a CPA in the Philippines. I do have work experience related in accounting field. I did my internship back in Chicago. I think it was 2 years ago. I was kind of like working a full-time job when I was in Chicago for auditors, senior managers, and accountants in there. So I've learned a lot of stuff. When I was there, I really have come to like auditing, I guess. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, I don't know, I got inspired with my experience that I said I wanted to pursue accounting more. So I decided to take a post-degree. So my program is for 6 consecutive terms and it's tri-sam, so that's for 2 years, so that's 3 terms per year. And my program offers co-op. It's kind of like a term that you take and then you work at other companies and then you come back and finish your school, stuff like that. But I'm not sure I'm gonna take that co-op because it's gonna take me another term just for that co-op term, and I don't want to spend another time, you know, if it's not gonna be like my full-time job. I mean, like, full-time job at a co-op is not the same thing, so I'm not gonna be taking that co-op. But if it's up to you if you want to take co-op in your studies. So I've answered the question how many years. That's for 2 years. The idea behind why I decided to take 2-year program is because I'm planning to apply for PGWP. PGWP means post-graduation work permit. It is something that international students can apply after their studies, and they could be granted a certain amount of period to be able to work here in Canada. So the way it works is kind of like this. So if you took a 1-year program, you will be granted a 1-year PGWP. But if you take 2-year program, you could be granted for 2 to 3 years PGWP, and the maximum years that they would grant you for PGWP is for 3 years. So it's kind of like, if you're gonna study, then at least take the longer program for you to be able to get that 2 to 3 years post-graduation work permit. I would suggest that instead of taking 1-year course because you're thinking that you don't want to spend so much time studying, but you also have to consider that if you want to apply for a PGWP, it's better to take a longer course program to be able to be granted a longer term for the work permit as well. So yeah, if you're curious about this stuff, I will include a link down on the description box just so you can do more research about it. And if, you know, whatever I'm saying is not clear to you, just look it up. I will include like the question and the link so that you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, so for my schedule, so I do have classes for 2 days a week, right? I do have 3 subjects for this term, just like what I had on the last term. 3 subjects, and now 3 subjects again. I am having managerial accounting, microeconomics, and the last one is business law. So for this term, I do have night classes because of the law subject. I start my classes at 12:30 noon time up until 9:30 p.m. but that's just for Tuesday. On Thursday, my classes starts at 12:30 up to 6:30, so that's not so bad. And then for my work, sometimes I do have 3-day shift. Sometimes I only have 2 days depending on the schedule they give you. So that's 2 days for classes, 3 days for work, and that leaves me 2 days for rest day, and sometimes just 1 day, because 1 day is for the assignments, for the projects, for procrastination, and the other one is probably, you know, just sleep day for, you know, like being lazy, watching Netflix and stuff, doing laundry. And so yeah. And so next question that I always get is like, how is the education? I am from the Philippines, and so I will base my experiences based on what I've had in the Philippines. And so since I told you I already had my bachelor's degree, I would say it's kind of the same with how it was in my university back then and how I am having it right now at Langara College. Since I am taking a post-degree diploma, it's kind of similar to master's program. I don't really have that 5 times a week classes. I only have 2 days a week for my classes. My schedule is pretty flexible. I would say I have a lot of time for myself. Well, not really because of work, but yeah, if I don't have any work, then I would really have a lot of time, because that's like 2 days of classes and 5 days of free time for yourself. But no, I do have work for 3 days, sometimes 4. That's crazy, but anyway. So yeah, education in Canada is pretty much similar to what we have in the Philippines. Basically, they do give a lot of homeworks, they do give a lot of projects. Since I'm taking post-degree program and we're only meeting for 2 days a week, we have this kind of like fast-pacing thing going on. So it's kind of like 1 chapter per session, or kind of like 1 chapter per 2 sessions. So it's kind of like fast-paced, so you have to read beforehand, you have to understand it in a very fast way. But I would say it totally depends on what you're going to take here in Canada. In my case, I am taking accountancy, so I do have already background in accounting, so it's not that it's very hard for me. It's like I'm doing a refresher kind of thing. Okay, so we have the next question, a very controversial one. How much is my tuition? For my program, I pay $565 per credit unit. So during last term, I had 9 units. This term I had 9 units. So last term I think I paid $5,400, and this term I paid $5,600, depending on the miscellaneous fees that are added. I think this fall term there's much miscellaneous than the past term, so I paid $200 more. What I do know is that international students pays like twice as much as the local ones do, but I guess that's just how it works. And so if you guys are planning to study here, please do choose your program wisely. I mean, of course you can shift your program anytime you want, but it's just like, you know, it's gonna cost you a lot to shift to another program, especially if you've already started your studies. So think twice about your chosen program. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video for more updates. Thank you so much! Hi, good morning, you guys! I'm currently at Joey's house. We just woke up. Look at this office!
Honestly,
Ayan, nasa school na tayo.